Hi, YouTube. So sorry to leave you to black screen. Glad you're here. If you were binging, you're like, oh, hell no, I'm not stopping. I'm going to keep going. Hello, bingers. If you were waiting for this episode to come out, I hope it came out quick enough for you. I appreciate that you are here for part 10 of Horizon Forbidden West with a therapist. I'm sure there will be immense amounts of analysis to do tonight. I'm very excited about what we have in store for this episode, so please leave a like if you've been enjoying the series so far. Leave a comment. Follow the links down in the description. Those of you that come over to Twitch and say hi, thanks for doing that. It really makes my day when I see that. And yeah, come hang out with our cool community. Also, a quick shout out, all of you that financially support my stream in some way, whether it's becoming a member on YouTube, if you sub over on Twitch, if you're a Fourth Wall member, if you've bought any merch, or if you listen to my music on Spotify or Apple Music or any other streaming service. Thank you very much for your financial support of the stream. It means a great deal to me. Your presence is the most important thing, but those of you that are willing to flip a few bucks my way, thanks for doing that. It really does mean a lot. I got a lot of questions after the last episode about Rost appearing. And I just want to take a quick second to talk about that before we keep this going. I'm going to take it at face value that Aloy actually saw Rost there, like in her mind, even though it was Varl. As like, there are times when we're under significant distress or you have a near-death experience where people will have like an internal connection with an attachment figure. And for Aloy, that's very much Rost. So I think her seeing him in a time of distress is really just her brain trying to find some level of comfort in a figure that's coming her way. And it's because it's in like ultimate survival trauma mode, it pulled Rost instead of Varl. It's almost like the childlike version of her is expecting that Rost is going to show up in that moment and make things better, not Varl. But those types of things happening for people is pretty rare. So that type of thing I actually don't see as being particularly significant because I think it's something we more see used as like a literary device, where people are like, it's dramatic to see Rost there in order to like make a point about how dramatic of a moment this was for Aloy. So I don't really have a ton of analysis for that beyond that, but a lot of people asked about it, so figured I'd answer. All right. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of analysis tonight. Please remember, I don't claim to be right on my analysis. Remember, I'm doing this blind, so there are times where I might mess up. My analysis may be off. That's fine. I am but one man. It's just a perspective. I don't claim to be all-knowing and omniscient.
Hey, easy. Easy there. Hey. It's right here. The way you...
All right, we're off to a good start. I don't care that Varl's here. It's fine. Whatever. He found her. Great. Fine. What Varl is doing right there is actually a really great way of facilitating grounding for Aloy. When you wake up in this kind of space where you don't know how you got here and the last thing that you remember was drowning in a river, it's very likely to induce panic when you wake up because your brain all of a sudden has to process like 1,000 things at once and it doesn't really have the ability to do that. So the fact that Varl knows that Aloy is very likely going to be thinking about where this vial is, because obviously that is something that would be very important to her and it's why she went and did what she did. So important that he has that ready to go to show Aloy that it's there. And also to use like very simple language to get her to focus. So when he's like, hey, I'm here, right? Like it grabs her attention and when he says it's right here, he puts it right in front of her. It's noticeable. It's a great way to bring her back and give her something small to focus on. Varl is familiar. The vial is familiar. She doesn't have to attend to all the craziness of her surroundings. Very likely to mitigate the chance that she has a panic attack. So Varl handled this very well. And I give him credit for that.
Clutching it when I found you, I knew it was important.
Where are we?
An outpost of the Utaru tribe. Not far from where you fell.
How long?
2 days. Aloy,
There's no time. I found something. In the mountains
west of Plains Song. Yeah. Kept muttering it while I carried you. Look, Aloy, whatever it is that you found, you're in no shape to...
I will crawl if I have to.
Okay, fine. But before you do that, there's someone you should talk to. An Utaru named Zoe. And she told me there's been trouble in those mountains. A cave spitting out deadly machines. Can't be a coincidence, right?
Why do we need her? Let's head for the cave.
It's in Utaru territory. Her territory. She can help us. You'll see.
Oh, man. This is one of those moments where there's a cross-section of two realities, and there's not, like, necessarily a right or wrong call to make here. So it makes analyzing this more difficult than things typically are to analyze. So I'm going to do my best here. Aloy's in bad shape. Obviously. And does not seem to be particularly interested in engaging with the reality of her current condition. Which is that she can barely walk. But her sense of urgency around what it is that she's trying to accomplish is legit. Like, just because Aloy's injured doesn't mean that all those futuristic people and the, like, and Silence and all this stuff doesn't mean they're going to stop. Doesn't mean that they're going to slow down and be like, all right, no, it's cool, man. We'll wait till Aloy is fully recovered before we go do bad things. So her sense of urgency around this and her desire to go figure this out is absolutely legitimate. And I can understand why she's in that position where she wants to override the reality of her physical condition. I also understand why she maybe doesn't want to delegate out to Varl. I get why she doesn't want to have everybody involved here, because the thing is, like, it's so hard for her to get people caught up on everything. She could certainly attempt it. She could certainly say, look, Varl, all right, if you're willing to do this with me, I'm going to need some help. I'm going to give you some information. But trusting that Varl could carry all of this out in the way that she could is going to be really difficult for her. And she wouldn't be wrong. She does have more contextual information. She does have more ability to get these things done. It's such a difficult position to be in when you're not physically capable of doing something that is deeply important for you to do as soon as possible, because physical limitation is absolutely a legitimate hurdle. So there's a real impasse here. I appreciate that Varl is, like, giving her some information and trying to help her out here, and I do think that Aloy would do well to be open to what it is that he has to offer, because I do believe that she is stubborn about needing to do things on her own. She could use some assistance. Also, when you include more people, it does complicate things. So this is a really complicated situation here. If Aloy wants to say, you know what, no, Varl, I don't have time for this shit, I'm going, whether you like it or not, and wants to go there all hobbled, you know, at some point, the consequence of that is on Aloy. Like if she goes and gets killed because she wasn't in a physical condition to go do that, if she's going to play injured, she's taking a real risk, the consequences of which are on nobody else aside from herself. That's hard for people to watch when you know it's a bad decision. But does Aloy take a risk? If she stays in this tent and waits until she recovers, and gives it a week. Does she lose valuable time? Arguably, the answer is yes. So this is not one of those things where there's a nice, clear-cut right thing to do. This is a legitimately difficult position. So what do you do with that? I mean, the reality is you have to acknowledge the complexity of it. You want everybody involved here to acknowledge that this is a really difficult situation. Varl can say what he needs to say. He can give a recommendation. He can tell her what he knows. And then Aloy can decide what she wants to do with that. And if Aloy ultimately decides, Varl, do not come with me. I'm going to go do this alone. And I know where I got to go. And I'm not going to talk to the Utaru chieftain. Then Varl's got to say, all right, consequences are on you then. Like at some point, if Aloy's going to be stubborn, you have to let her be stubborn. As hard as that can be.
Let's go see this marvelous Zoe then.
As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the seed rises as certain as stone.
Zoe?
She should be in bed.
Aloy doesn't really do should.
You're so right. Varl said I should talk to you about the machines in the mountains west of Plainsong.
I am a grave singer. My place is here. We can talk once you've healed.
What's wrong with it?
Her name is Ray, not it. She's one of our land gods. And she's dying.
But not just dying. She's suffering.
Her condition is not your concern.
So, if anyone can help, it's Aloy.
May I? So what I'm about to do might look bad, but it will help. Spear.
That was cool.
I still need to talk.
Of course. But this way.
The mountains west of Plainsong. No trouble out there?
The Utaru have trouble everywhere. Our fields blighted, our settlements abandoned. But the cave in the mountains is the worst of it. It is a sacred place. Fa, another of our land gods, went inside weeks ago. But she hasn't emerged. Killer machines pour out instead, threatening to overwhelm us. It's never happened before.
Wouldn't be your first sacred cave.
Wonder if it's a cauldron.
So the cave is sacred because machines like Ray and the one you call Fa go inside?
Yes. Before the derangement, each land god left the fields and made a pilgrimage to the cave. Always in the same order. Do first, then Ray, then me, and...
For those who don't know, Do, Re, Mi, I'll bet you Ma, Fa, So are probably right after it. That's cool. I wonder if these people were predicated on somebody or something that taught music. That's cool.
So on, spattered with soil from their labors, each reappeared 2 days later, shining anew, without so much as a scratch. All soil and ornaments of worship washed away. The tribe celebrated each return as one of the 8 hallowed festivals of our calendar.
But the derangement changed the cycle.
Yes, or so we thought. Over time, the land gods stopped the ritual, becoming crazed and brittle. But 3 weeks ago, Fa trudged inside. The entire tribe lifted their voices in song, praying that the cycle had begun again. Fa has not emerged. What has are machines built to kill?
Are machines being made inside? Like in a cauldron?
Sounds like it. But the way these land gods come and go, it's not like anything I've seen before. Ray and other machines like her, you call them gods?
Land gods, yes. For generations, they provided for us, seeding and harvesting the fields of Plainsong. Food for all. A miracle of endless bounty.
A farm, run by machines.
More than a farm. A blessed land, providing sustenance for my people. Until the derangement.
So what happened to the land gods after the derangement?
They faltered, year by year. Once they were peaceful. Now they turn on us when we approach, even attack us. They'd always enriched the soil, but for several seasons they've glutted it endlessly with mulch. The fields have turned fetid. A blight that keeps spreading, even beyond our lands. We used to have food for all. Now we barely have enough to feed our children.
Must be over-fertilization. Spread by spores, maybe?
I don't know. That's not even the end of it. Each land god used to visit the sacred cave once a year, but no longer. Without the rituals of renewal, they've fallen apart. Like Ray.
All right, this is a good enough point for me to pause as any to talk about something we talked a little bit about in Zero Dawn. One of the really neat things about what Guerrilla created here with this tribal world that we are navigating is the very real representation of the ways in which humans try to handle things they don't understand, particularly early on. So the Nora, the Karja, the Karja with the sun, the Nora with the Mother of the Mountain, the Banuk with the machines, the Utaru with the machines. They don't have the answers. They don't have Apollo to tell them what it is. They don't have any kind of contextual understanding for the world that they live in other than their lived experience. And so what humans will do when they don't have the answers is they'll make them up. And I don't mean this in a negative way. It's just in a this is what happens. Spirituality and religion and the ways in which it's interwoven in how they understand the world at large is a completely normal, dare I say, way for them to experience the environment. They don't have focuses. They don't have all the knowledge that Aloy has. They don't understand that 1,000 years ago there was a war that happened where there were machines that took over the world, and they don't know Ted Faro and Elizabeth Sobek and the purpose of the machines and Gaia and all that stuff. The only thing they know is that these machines showed up and have certain purpose and have done certain things. The Carja know that the sun provides certain things. And so what do? They create abstract connections about what these things are and why they do what they do. So when she says that this thing goes and does a renewal ritual in what we assume is a cauldron, it very likely is just getting repairs. But if you don't have any kind of contextual understanding for machines, and you don't understand what like repairs would be and what a cauldron is, you would go the spiritual route with your understanding of that. It makes a pilgrimage to a cauldron, and then it goes and does a repair ritual, and then it returns and renewed. Whoa, that's wild. Like, we don't really have much understanding for that, so it must be some sort of spiritual force. Like, this is what we do. We make it up. It's why you have different religious doctrine based on the region that you're in. It's not like 100% of all the people in this area all subscribe to one thing. If every single human on Earth was like, yes, it's the sun, even then we wouldn't know whether that's actually true or not, but there would be unity on that. But religion and spirituality is highly subjective. It's built on our environment and our limited understanding of it. And it can be very, very distressing when reality and knowledge and experimentation and science start to run counter to these things, because you hold them deeply. They're your narratives. They are the stories that fill the unknowns of the world that you live in. And when you have somebody like Aloy come around who has the potential to be like, no, it ain't some religious thing. That machine is literally going to that cauldron because it's got the materials to repair it. See, it's a machine. It was constructed for this reason. Aloy could try that, but that ain't gonna do it. Because these people have subscribed to this for a very long time. That's why deprogramming from religion is ridiculously difficult. Like, you have to have just oodles of education, willingness to engage with reality. Like, there's so much stuff that goes into deprogramming people from these types of things. And I'm not suggesting that these people need to be deprogrammed. What I'm I just want to illustrate like why the Utaru would talk about these things in the way that they would. It's the exact same reason that the Carja talk about the sun the way they do, why the Nora talk about the mountain the way they do, all of that. You find something to locate a lot of the uncertainty in, and you craft these stories so that you feel more comfortable in the world that you live in. It gives you purpose. It gives you roles, all of that. So that's a very long context that I want to give for why I appreciate so much that Aloy is using her language. She's using Zoe's language when talking about this. She is referring to the machines as land gods. Like, she is willing to go there and empathize and meet them at their language and their subjective understanding of the world at large. If Aloy comes in here as an absolutely annoying militant atheist because she knows what all of these are, she's gonna not get anything useful from these people. She's like, no, these are machines and they were created by Gaia in response to Ted Pharaoh's robots that ravaged the earth thousands of years ago. It's not gonna do it. So she's doing a lovely job using their language, and she's getting a lot of information as a result of that. You don't always have to go ham on people for their doctrine, particularly if you can one-to-one it to the reality that you're aware of.
They're dying. And my tribe with them.
You said the tribe has trouble with its fields and settlements.
Yes. Whereas once the land gods harvested endless bounty from the fields, now they sow a poisonous blight. War brews among the Tanakh, so their rebels prowl our outskirts. And the machines grow ever more aggressive, hemming us in, forcing us to desert distant villages. Now they're even coming out of our sacred cave. Many in the tribe fear our days are dwindling.
Wish I could tell you it was better everywhere else.
Not that we're gonna lose hope.
Easy, Varl. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Thanks for taking us in.
Varl's the one that carried you across the wilds.
I doubt anyone else here would have let us in.
And his big, strong,
Or stayed
broad
by my
shoulders.
side to make sure Aloy was comfortable. We were lucky to find you.
I could say the same thing.
Sounds like you two have been spending a lot of time together.
I wish it hadn't taken an injury to make that happen. I hope you feel better. And soon.
Okay, so Aloy's got like 2 days at least. You want to like hang out? You want to like go get a drink at that hut over there? You know? What do you say? You know, we got time to kill. Aloy's unconscious. She's in a coma. You're pretty cute. What do you think?
You called yourself a grave singer. What does that mean?
To all living things, an end must come. It is my task to ease the passage. I try to bring comfort and sing of the renewal that death sows the way for. But I never thought I would have to sing for one of our land gods. I don't even know if Ray heard me. What you did soothed her more than I ever could.
It's not your fault, Zoe. And without the second sight, there's nothing more you could have done.
Varl sure doesn't like Zoe being uncomfy, does he? I appreciate Varl's attempts here, and I'm not saying what I'm about to say to be critical of him, because if that's something that she appreciates and needs from him, rock on, brother. But every time Zoe has expressed some degree of like disappointment or shame or anxiety or sadness about something, you notice how Varl steps in and immediately tries to reframe it and make her feel better? Be very careful making that your go-to when people are expressing themselves. It can work. And again, if it does, and that's what a person needs, awesome. But it also can be incredibly invalidating because you're not meeting a person where they're at. So Varl, the only thing I'm saying here is that Varl's just got to be careful not to let his anxiety about whether she's doing okay get in the way of him making a better interpersonal decision. Because if she's told him, Varl, I don't appreciate when you step in and try to make things better. I don't need you to fix it. I just need you to listen, bud. And he keeps doing that. It's an invalidation of her. You don't want that, okay? You don't want to make it about you. Let people experience pain. Let people process things. Let people be bummed out. Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. If this woman has spent her entire life dedicating herself to making creatures and people comfortable while they're dying, and it wasn't working with a thing that they revere as a god, and then Aloy shows up, jams her spear into a thing, pops it off, and it's fine, yeah, that would kind of mess with you. I could totally see why Zoe is, like, reeling from that. Like, wow, this whole time, all this singing didn't do shit. Aloy pops a canister off of it, and we're good? Am I missing the mark? Something wrong with me? Am I doing this right? Those are all very legitimate questions that she would ask herself in watching that. And I think there's actually some utility to that. So Varl jumping in and trying to make it all better, it comes from a good place. I don't think his intentions are bad. You just got to be careful of invalidating her experience. Like, it's okay for her to sit in this a bit.
I need to get into their cave.
What? No one does that.
Well, it's time to make an exception.
It belongs to the land gods.
Look, so there is something inside there. Something that could solve problems all over the world. The storms, the derangement. Maybe even your broken land gods.
What could possibly do all that?
A spirit?
I don't have time to explain.
Something like that.
I could journey back to Plainsong, assemble the chorus, tell how you soothed Ray, ask their permission to go inside.
Great. I'll get my things.
She needs rest.
You don't have to tell me.
I'm fine.
Sure you are.
Assembling the chorus will take time. Heal first, then join me.
Fine. Bed rest. I got it.
You do have to take care of yourself, though, okay? You don't gotta be a damn hero. If you're a person that tends to go it alone, goes all desperado on the problems in your life and the life of the people that matter to you, you cannot pour from an empty cup. You do have to take care of yourself. It's a reality, okay? You have a broken hip, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. So you're better off acknowledging it so that you can learn to work with it and do what you need to do to get back on track faster. She could do some legitimate long-term damage to her ability to handle stuff. Yeah, Varl's over it. And it can be really frustrating. Like, it can be like, dude, like, just lay down. And I get it. See, here's the problem. I don't think, like, Aloy, if Aloy goes is on bed rest, Aloy has to deal with anxiety. Aloy has to deal with a lost sense of control. And Aloy does not do well. I think that is something that is just fundamentally antithetical to Aloy's sense of purpose and belonging in the world at large. So when you take that away from her, when you put Aloy in a position where she has to rely on others and she has to just lay around and think about all the shit that's going on that she knows about, I could totally understand why she wants to avoid it by going to the mountain. It's also her responsibility to learn how to manage that anxiety and difficulty, because she is not going to be better off for pushing through this. Like, she probably does need to rest. And you've got to engage with a sense of, in order for me to help the people around me, to do my best and to be at the best of my ability, I have to sit in this discomfort. I have to build distress tolerance and recognize that what I'm doing here is in service to the people around me, because I'm ensuring that when I go do the shit that I gotta do, I'm in the right state of mind and my body is in the right state to be able to do it. So important. Every single person here who Aloy's trying to take care of is telling her, take care of yourself. If you're a caregiver, listen to that. Come on, let's go bang one out.
She does not need you to help her heal. You could come with me to Plainsong. Lend your voice to mine as I try to persuade the chorus. It might help her cause.
I'd like to, but I'm afraid she might run off.
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh. That's a man who's learned. That guy gets it.
Very well.
Zoe, wait. It's not that I don't want to go with you. It's just that I...
Oh, wow. Yeah. Get it. Yeah.
Is that what you were trying to say?
Yes?
Then I look forward to more conversation.
Yeah. Me too.
Bet you do, bro.
You're supposed to be resting.
Laurel, you should go with her. I'll get better on my own.
You trying to...
This is an opportunity. Okay. All right. I appreciate what Aloy's trying to do there. Before they have this conversation, I want to do a little bit of the primer here. Because I believe that this is a time where Aloy and Varl need to have a conversation about their dynamic. I think Aloy is... I have no doubt that Aloy is going to stand up for herself here and can advocate for herself and say, I'll heal my own and all this stuff. What Aloy is going to have to do to Varl here is acknowledge his concerns as a totally understandable. Like, I get why you think I'm going to leave. Totally understand it. Like, she has to lean into this. And she's had a hard time doing this. She didn't do it very well with Erend. And I don't know how well she's going to do it here with Varl. But if you're Aloy here, you got to own up. Own up. She doesn't have to apologize. She doesn't have to say, I'm sorry I bailed on you. But she absolutely, if she's going to make any headway with Varl here, has to acknowledge, I totally understand why you think I'm going to bail. Because I have now bailed on you twice. I ghosted you in Meridian 2 times. You had faith that I was going to let you come with me. I went without you. And I'm sure that hurt. So I totally understand why you want to stay here and why you want to guard the tent and why you think I'm going to leave and go to the mountain. And I realize also that the only way that you're going to trust that I'm not going to do it is if I don't do it. So if you're willing to give me a shot here, I will stay here. If you go with Zoe, I will be here when you get back. And I hope you will give me an opportunity to show you that I mean what I say. And if I don't mean what I say, and I go to the mountain by myself, there's your answer for whether I'm somebody you can ever trust again or whether I'm somebody that's worth following. Like, she has to take ownership of that. Because if she justifies it, which she can do, but doesn't validate Varl's experience, she's not going to make any headway with him. And if she doesn't want to make headway with him, fine. But if she wants Varl in on this and she wants to actually have him come along or be involved in this, that's what she's got to do. Varl, in this situation, would do well to advocate for himself a bit here. And to be curious about Aloy's experience. This would be a very easy opportunity for the two of them to get shitty with each other. For Varl to be like, yo, that was freaking awful that you left me in Meridian. What the hell was that about? Like, he could come at her guns blazing. Or he could engage her with curiosity. Like, hey, look, like, what's the deal? Like, what's actually going on here? Because I don't appreciate you saying to me that you were cool with me coming with, and then I wake up in Meridian and you're gone. So I really need to understand what our dynamic is, because I'm sticking my neck out for you in a big way. And I realize you're not asking for it, but I'm prepared to stop doing that if you legitimately don't want me to do it, because I am getting really tired of trying to take care of you and you not having any interest in it. Like, I'm going to take ownership for the fact that you aren't asking me to do this, and I'm willing to stop. But if you want me along for the journey here, you can't keep pulling this shit on me. Like, he's got to stand up for himself here if that's something that he wants. Now, whether that's how they're going to handle this, I don't know. But when you've got some real tension and interpersonal bullshit between you, this is where, you know, when you hear therapists in a very cliche way say that the thing that's going to make your relationships powerful and everlasting is communication, this is a moment for the two of them to have that communication. Direct, honest, clear, problem-solving communication, we versus a problem, curious about the other's experience, but also willingness to be assertive. Easier said than done, but...
Get rid of me so you can...
No. Not this time. I'll meet up with you in Plainsong when I'm ready.
You sure about this?
Yes. Go. Get out of here.
Okay. So...
Better
wait.
not. Well...
Who are they? Okay, all healed up.
All right. So I guess it's been a couple days. We're feeling better. So I am... Okay, cool. Oh, neat. That's the actual town that I walked up on a couple episodes ago, and they were like, nah, you ain't coming in here. That's kind of neat.
First that Caregiver huntress, now this outland visitor.
I'm gonna steal your stuff, guys. I'm gonna steal it all. 'Cause that's what I do.
If you hunt, we should trade.
So, Ray. Somehow it's docile. Part of its programming, maybe?
Another outlander strutting around like she owns this land.
Plowhorn. It's a freaking Triceratops? You kidding me? Yes, sir. So cool.
What do you want?
Is there some sort of problem?
The problem is foreigners. You're the second one I've seen today. Sooner you all go, the better this soil will be. Less chance of bad seeds taking root.
I would have thought easing your land god's pain would have earned some goodwill around here, but...
Ray is going to die anyway.
All right. This is what I'm about to suggest is really hard to do, and I have no expectation that Aloy's going to do it, but I truly believe that we'd get a lot farther in our interpersonal relationships, particularly with people we don't know and don't understand, if we do what I'm about to suggest. This person is being not very nice to Aloy. You know, it's essentially like, you know, you foreigners need to get out of, you know, they took our jobs. Like, she's basically that. Like, I don't know who you are. You're an outsider. I don't need this shit toxifying my homogenous area. Stop bringing heterogeneity in here. Aloy could take it personally and could be mean and could make a passive-aggressive comment like what she just did. You know, well, I figured if I restored one of your gods, you'd think I'm okay. That's very likely not going to create any kind of interpersonal connection if it's possible to have here. If Aloy has it in her, which I believe she does, and I believe that all of us do, if Aloy could engage curiosity with this person, it probably goes a lot farther. So if Aloy says, okay, I hear that you don't want me here. Would you be willing to tell me why? Would you be willing to tell me what you're worried about? Does it make sense? I don't really do well with people I don't know or understand either. Is there any wiggle room for us to get to know each other? Or any room for me to understand? Can you tell me more about why me being here is threatening? Understand your audience. Because if Aloy doesn't do that, she's going to start making a bunch of assumptions about this person. You know, this person's an asshole. This person's a bigot. This person's a xenophobe. I don't know that you need to go there that fast. This is a person who very likely has grown up in a homogenous area, was used to things being a certain way. Things are a total shit show right now. The only association that this person may have to the fact that things are a shit show are the anomalous people that have come through the camp. You know, we have two people that I don't recognize show up, and all of a sudden we've got problems. There's any number of reasons why this person could be hostile to Aloy. If Aloy can depersonalize that and engage with curiosity, we could actually get some really good information. It's so hard to do this. I realize that it's not always safe to do this, but if you're in a position to think about being in this kind of situation and you can engage curiosity rather than defensiveness, be kind of amazed how far you can go in some conversations and what you'll learn about people and why they think the way they do and why they interact with you the way that they do.
Way, just like all of us. Meanwhile, outlanders come taking what little we have left. Just like that Caregiver huntress I saw earlier. all dressed up like a bird, dragging an Utaru girl behind her like a slave. Called the girl a thrush. Never heard that before. Must be some old Karja curse.
Wait, a Karja huntress with an Utaru thrush.
What, am I talking to myself here? Yes. Saw them just today running southwest, likely to their deaths. Can't harvest the stinger fruit there. Too many machines. Poor Utaru girl, whoever she is. May her seeds find fertile soil.
I know you didn't mean to, but you may have just helped me find an old friend. Thanks.
Don't need your thanks. Don't want it.
Ooh. Well, that wasn't great. Aloy. Thanks, you hate me, and you just helped me. Appreciate you. But hey, whatever. That's fine. If that person wants to be mad at me, she can be mad at me. I'm not gonna take it personally. There's no point in doing that.
And Zoe and Plainsong. Ask the chorus if we can go into their sacred cave. Minerva should be inside. If I can get it, I can reboot Gaia. And then maybe we can figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. But first, I might want to head southwest to find an old friend. See what she's doing out here. And maybe explore a little.
Well, we're definitely gonna do some exploring, Aloy. We are definitely gonna do that. What is this? I'm gonna go to whatever this is. Hey, friends, thanks for being here. Whether you're here on YouTube or live on Twitch, thanks for making me a part of your day. I appreciate you a lot, and I hope you're enjoying the playthrough. Thanks for being awesome. What the hell? Whoa! What are we doing here? Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah! Oh man, I really hope these are more than just that. Alright. Unknown workbench, unknown shelter. So it's up there. I would like to go. There's a couple fire gleam site. Ooh, yeah, there's fire gleam there. I want to go hit up some of these fire gleam sites, and I want to do that. Yep. There we go. Yep. Now that we got this tool, we're going to do some cool shit. All about it. Let's figure this place out.
An old world ruin. I wonder what's inside.
Well, guess what, Aloy? We can find out now.
Okay, let's see what we can find around here.
There we go.
All right. Good shit.
Aha! An energy cell. Oh, but it looks like it's out of power.
Well, let's find somewhere that we can plug it in, huh?
This isn't the right way.
Oh, okay. Bring this box over here.
This crate might be useful.
Oh, it will be. All right. Good shit. All right. Boy, it all comes together. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Give me this.
Looks like this thing needs power.
VIP
Interesting.
key. Hans. Beware. Elise. Tonight? After hours at the Zion Museum? Oh, damn. That's your party? Yeah, of course I'm there. Good. So you can keep a secret? Isn't the whole party a secret? I mean, we are crashing your workplace. I mean, we are crashing your workplace. Not crashing. I'm organizing the pioneering party of the century with an exhibit to go with it. Okay. But more importantly, if you use VIP key code 2204, you can get in the office on the second floor. That's where the real party will be. Okay, so how many VIPs will be there? 2. Oh, baby.
This could
Hans.
help.
Hans and Elise about to get some. Well, VIP? Room for 2? Hell yeah.
I think I can slot this energy cell into that device.
Damn, that charged fast. Love that.
There we go. Charge the energy cell.
Yep. Let's see what's going on.
Water discharge the energy in the cell. I gotta power it up again.
Are you kidding me? Aloy, hold it above your head. Oh, God. What are we doing here? Roll it. Well, what would be the point of rolling it through there? Nothing. Is that a walkthrough? Okay. Okay. No, good.
Well, I'm not getting up there that easily. I gotta find something that can help.
Oh my God. Perhaps. Oh man. Wait a minute. Did I cheat this system? Oh! Hold on. This is gonna be hilarious if I can do it this way. Oh. Or I just do that. Okay. Wow. That worked.
Okay, let's get this crate out of there.
Okay.
Some kind of lock for the door. Looks like it needs power. Help.
No, 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 no. Easy, easy. Yeah, buddy.
There. The lock on the door above should have power now.
Not bad.
Okay. This thing has power now.
All right. What was the code again? Like 2204. Pretty sure something like that. Let's see. Oh, God. There we go. VIP key 2204. I was right. How about it?
Nope.
No!
There we go.
Ooh.
Got another relic. Guess I'll hold on to it for now. Might find a use for it later.
Emergency pit stop. Didn't make it 10 minutes down the road before we had to make an emergency pit stop, and I mean the explosive apologize to the staff and their cleaning bots kind. I told Tom not to order the sushi back at the lodge. This isn't the vodka. Even if it's from the food printer, there's just some things you don't eat out in the middle of nowhere. But hey, not a bad place to leave another one of Kyle's glowing balls. Golden toucans out. Amir. Thanks. Kyle's glowing balls are what I live for. All right. Well done. I quite enjoy those. Those are really nice. All right. Let's go up here. Oh, there you are. You've been here the whole time.
I could look around more before I head out. See what else I can find.
Oh, you know that's what we're gonna do, Aloy. God damn it. Alright, screw it. You're too close to the destination. Son of a bitch.
Better shake off this wet.
Okay. Up here.
chain reaction.
All right, so we get, I mean, decent stuff from these. I mean, this one up here. Oh, there's no bonfire near it. Perhaps now we go down there to that one.
Yeah, you!
All right, across we go.
Even if they weren't, there's not much to be
This tower, man, I gotta figure out how to get to the top of that tower. Gonna bother me so much if I can't. Actually, I should just climb that ladder that I kicked down earlier when I did it. Wait, I can pry open this door?
Going down.
All right, anything good in here? More volatile sludge. I look forward to figuring out what that is for. Let's see, pry this guy open too. Might as well. Okay, I'm pretty sure there was another. Oh, this shit.
Huh. That did nothing.
Nope, sure didn't. Yeah! No? Okay. Well, that'll be fun at some point when we can do those. Ooh. Oh, I already pulled that down. I know, I swear there was another one. Maybe I'm misremembering. I guess it would be on the map if there was, so probably not. Okay. Some over here by Hades. Topless is. Oh wow. Okay, so this is how far Varl dragged us then too. He carried me quite a lot. Well, or maybe not. Yeah, because I would have come out over here. So, man, Varl, you are a you're a stud, man, for carrying me out that far. Good shit, my brother. Or did he use a catapult? Yes. He just catapulted me over. That's the logical conclusion. Ooh. How do we get in there? Go, Aloy, go. Can I ignite Fire Gleam underwater? Ooh, I can. Oh god, back up, Aloy. Alright, good to know that I can do that. Well, I really hope at some point those green shine fragments are worth my time. I'm sure they will be. Uh-oh. Another one over here? The burning blooms. Find the Karja Huntress. Ooh, alright. Might as well. Since we're already over here.
What's next?
Chewie, thank you for the 3 months. That one time we don't go for it, that's the one that has super cool armor. I mean, pretty much. You dangle that carrot in front of me, I'm gonna go get it.
You get a strong color out of this.
Uh-oh. Music just got a little more intense.
Is that who I think it is?
Oh! What's up?
You see that, Milu? You have to wait for an opening. Care to join the hunt?
Yeah, why not?
Between you and me. You twisted! Nicely done.
Likewise.
Come over here.
That's what she said.
Are you alright?
I don't know what happened.
You let your guard down.
Sunhawk Talana Kane Padish.
Aloy despite the Nora.
You're
Ha.
the slayer of Redmaw, the savior of Meridian.
Milu is my new thrush. She joined the Hunter's Lodge shortly after the Battle of the Spire.
Apparently the Utaru are well known across the lands for their terrible haircuts.
She's heard a few stories about our hunts together. Stay and rest. Make sure you take some medicinal plants for that wound.
So what brings you all the way out here? Are the machines back east too tame for you?
Not quite. I'm looking for someone. A Carja hunter, about my age. Name's Amadis. He came out here on his own a while back, and now he's missing.
So, Milu's your new thrush. Guess that means a hawk can sponsor more than one now?
Things have changed at the Hunter's Lodge. Now all who seek to become the best hunters are welcomed as members, no matter their tribe. But don't worry, you're still my favorite thrush.
Look what happens when you put the women in charge. Shit gets better.
You're really shaking things up.
As I promised when I became Sunhawk. And as for Milu, she believes learning to hunt will help her ailing tribe. Who am I to say no to that?
The last time we met, you had left Meridian on a contract to hunt a deadly new machine.
Several Claw Striders, it turned out. A hunter-killer, too.
You said you were feeling restless. Was life as Sunhawk that boring?
Well, I had just left the city. I couldn't stand being cooped up with bureaucratic regulations and formalities. But my time out in the wilds helped me realize the lodge needs to be more than a glorified trophy hall. Our hunters should be the spears that safeguard our civilians, like my father and brother were.
Sounds like a big challenge. I don't remember others in the lodge being so open-minded.
Some are. The rest will get a boot out the door. And I'll get back to it as soon as I find Amadis.
Oh?
This man you're looking for, is he another hunter from the lodge?
He'd hate to hear you say that. It's a long story, but he's a former noble. We met out in the wilds after I was wounded on a hunt. He healed me, then helped put a stop to machines that were threatening a nearby village. After that, we, parted ways.
Sounds like there's more to the story.
Another time.
I can help you find your friend.
I know you must have your own reasons for being out this way. But I'd be glad to have your help.
What was he doing out here?
He lost someone close to him during the Red Raids. He was heading to the side of the battle to finally lay them to rest. Milu and I were on our way there now.
The battlefield's near. I can still come with you.
No. Go to Stone's Echo, heal, wait for me there, and think on today's lesson.
But...
You're no good distracted by pain. Go. All hunters need to recover from time to time.
Yes, Sunhawk.
Looking at you, Aloy.
It's been an honor.
Go eat some berries. Rub some dirt on
Will
it.
she be okay on her own?
Of course. She's my thrush. Come. The battlefield's this way.
Hoorah! Let's go. Hey, Raiders, what's up? Welcome in. I'm DrMick, licensed couple and family therapist. This is Game Sessions with a Therapist. I am playing Horizon Forbidden
So this
West
Battlefield.
in the effort to illustrate psychological concepts, teach people about mental health, and destigmatize therapy and all that fun stuff. This is a blind run, so please don't spoil anything. Please don't backseat. I appreciate you being here. If you're interested in seeing a therapist's perspective on lots of popular games like this one, I encourage you to check out my links down in the chat and hang out for a little bit. But thank you for the raid. Appreciate you, Atreides.
You said it was part of the Red Raids?
The Battle of Burning Blooms. Amadis was part of the Carja army that pushed into the west. His division attacked the Tanakh, but they underestimated the enemy's forces. It was a massacre.
I never thought you'd be friends with someone who participated in the Red Raids.
Oh, don't worry. He was one of the good ones. He tried to stop the attack, but it was too late. He's been on the run ever since.
Can you think something went wrong for it over here? Don't worry. I'll track him down.
He promised he would get a message back to me. I waited, but it never came.
Bummer.
They're looking for me.
Dude, the Pharaoh robots being everywhere is seriously, it's the most ominous shit ever.
This is the field where the Tenakth slaughtered the Karja.
Looks like time and weather have eroded most signs of battle. But there are a lot of footprints. Must be recent. Let's take a look. Heavy footprints. Maybe Oseram. It's too many to tell if Amadas is with them. I better look around. My focus might show me more.
Amadas was supposed to be alone. Why were Oseram here?
We'll get to the bottom of it.
A Karja weapon. The blade's rusted. Must have been from the battle years ago. Cooking fire. Looks recent. Whoever was here camped out for at least a night.
Okay.
Light prints. Not Oseram, maybe Karja. Looks like there's a trail I can follow with my focus. Talana, I think I got something. Tracks that head away from the battlefield.
Lead the way.
Oh, you know I will.
I don't get it. Why would Amadas keep going west?
Maybe there's something else around here?
Looks pretty abandoned to me.
Love walking through this area. It's so gorgeous. Man, oh man.
An Utaru.
Oh,
What's
hi.
he doing out here?
Maybe he saw Amadas.
Let's ask him.
Let me guess. Your stragglers got left behind when the wagons rolled out.
What's up, man?
Do not worry. I am not the Karja-hating kind. Just an old scavenger grateful for a little company. Name's Lel. You two must be lost.
Actually, we're looking for someone. A Karja hunter.
He would have been traveling alone, clothes would have been well worn.
Yes, he was here, poking around the old battlefield. Wanted to know what happened. Lucky for him, old Lel hears all the stories. Karja army charged straight into the waiting Tenakth. Most burned, but others the Tenakth marched back west. Your man wanted to know where. Told him I've heard rumors of a place called the Rot.
What is it?
A Tenakth prison, or a Karja graveyard, depending on how you look at it.
Where is this place?
Further west, in Tenakth territory, but that did not stop him. An Oseram caravan was camping out at the battlefield, about to head the same way. He joined them. They all went west, towards the ridge.
Thanks, Lel. We have to get going.
Good hunting out there.
Let's head west to the ridge then. If we find this caravan, maybe we'll find Amadas.
Lead on.
I'm gonna take your stuff, Lel. You worked really hard to get all that shit. I'm just taking it.
Stuff for the stash.
I love how, like, you just rob everybody. Ooh, what have we here? Mysterious numbers. A strange parchment full of numbered glyphs. 12, 7, 25, 11, 67, 151, 11, 1, 11, 26, 7, 9, 25, 34, 72, 25, 17, 7. I'm not going to read all these numbers. Interesting. Wonder what all that'll mean.
You mentioned Amadas lost someone close to him at the battle. Do you think the Tenakth took them prisoner instead? To the Rot?
I don't know. Maybe.
Hey, Talana, check this out.
Get a good glide in.
Ooh. Bet you can't do that. Look what I can do. How'd you get here so fast?
The ridge up ahead.
You're pretty slick.
Looks like there's a tunnel.
I like that about you.
A shell snapper.
It hasn't seen us yet.
Oh, it will, though.
Hawk and thrush. Just like
Is that a turtle? Yeah!
I've got your back, Aloy.
Oh! Shit! Whoa! Turtle time! Dude, come on now. Nah! Nah! Come on, turtle. Whoa, baby! Whoa! Blastoise looking good, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit! Yes, sir.
Feels good to hunt by your side again. Come on, let's head into the tunnel.
Oh, that was badass. Freaking turtle. Come on. Look at all that shit. Yes! Dude. So good. Alright. I'm coming, Talana. Jeez. Let me read this scroll first.
This note was left by an Osram. Delving at a dam. Sounds like someone I know.
A Delver's diary written with a friendly hand. Oh, this dam brings back some fond memories. I've followed rumors of a gargantuan levy to this site, hoping to avail myself of yet another delightful delve. Or perhaps I hoped for an adventure as rousing as my visit to the frozen north. But now that I'm here, I find myself at a bit of a loss. Even with the eye of a well-versed adventurer, I cannot spot a way to reach the interior unscathed, or return with a loaded rucksack for that matter. And truth be told, by the decrepit looks of it, I can scarcely imagine the effort outweighing the results. Wait, have my reckless impulses been tempered by the good sense of a certain flame-haired Nora? I think they have. All for the best, I suppose. As much as I would relish another dam-busting delve, I doubt she would miraculously reappear to save me again. And even if she did, I wouldn't want her to risk her neck on my account. Not after all she did for me before. No, sir. I shall take a few moments to reminisce, and then southward it is to the burning shores.
It says he's moving on. Huh. I wonder where to.
He said he's going to the burning shores. Aloy, can you read? Hi, Comet Yeen. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, those of you coming along with the raid. If you don't know who I am, I'm DrMick. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. I have a PhD in human development. And this is Game Sessions with a Therapist, where we play cool games, we talk about mental health, psychology, therapy, and more, in an effort to destigmatize those things and bring information to folks who wouldn't otherwise have it in a responsible and ethical way. I analyze games using my therapy brain. If that sounds cool to you, if you like people who pause the game a lot and analyze things using their professional expertise, this is the place for you. I encourage you to check out all my other playthroughs on YouTube of popular games. Ian, I hope you had a great stream. Thanks for bringing folks my way. This is spoiler free and backseat free. I've never played it before, so I ask that you please do not spoil anything.
There
cool.
you are. It's a dead end.
Been here the whole
Looks
time.
like a cave-in.
So what happened to the caravan?
Let's look around.
Maybe your second sight can help?
Man, all y'all love my second sight. Look at look at these little swirlies around her arrow. She's like a badass. She just walks around with fire on her back. Look at that. Oh, look. An opening.
This door needs some kind of code to open. It doesn't look like there's anything I can do now.
Except pry this open.
Bunch of Ostrom supplies. And a dead end.
Dude, I really hope that we run into Gildan again. Gildan was awesome. That will make me a very happy man. Oh, shit.
Talana, I think I found something. In the rubble.
What is it?
It's a body.
An Ostrom.
What does it say?
He was part of the caravan that went through here. The note ends abruptly, when the tunnel started to collapse, I guess.
Oh.
But there's nothing here about a Karja hunter. And an earlier caravan made it through before the collapse. Sounds like they went to a watering hole on the other side.
So he could have made it. Is there another way through?
I don't know. These mountains are pretty steep.
Then I'll have to find a way. Thank you, Aloy, for coming with me this far. But I've taken up enough of your time. Here, take this. May it help you on your own hunt.
Hold on. How do I get in contact with you if I find a way across the mountains?
I'll check in with Milu at Stone's Echo whenever I can. If you find a way, leave word with her.
I will. Good luck.
You too.
Okay. I'd love to know how to open this door.
Lana seems really worried about her friend. I wish there was more I could do, but I don't think there's a way past these mountains right now.
We need to know. On hold until Talana finds a way across the mountains. Oh, cool. All right. Search the runes for a security console. A paracardiac academic. Oh, okay. So that I'm not going to be able to do yet. Shadow of the West. Okay.
Not the right code.
Damn it. Really thought that would be it. It's the combination on my match luggage. The joke never gets old. Okay. I am currently level 16. Top right corner of the screen, you can see it. Which isn't super important to know since I'm playing the game on the hardest possible difficulty. You know? Makes it matter that much more. Deeply important. Alright, okay, so there's a freaking... Another one of the metal flowers there. Indeed. I do like that the day-night cycle on this game is not as, like, fast. Very nice. Alright, I want to see what's down here.
More ruins. Nothing on land. Maybe I'll find something.
Well, I probably... Hey! Alright, let's go up first. And down. Open the door! Unavailable. Kiss my ass. Lame.
That's as clean as I'm gonna get out here. Man, I just love walking around. This area is just so awesome. This place looks like some sort of old defensive outpost.
Yeah. Dead Bluff. Okay.
It's on me.
Whoa! Oh boy. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh, hey, been a while since I saw one of you guys. Haha, you got stuck, idiot. Oh boy. All right. If you play this game again, would you bump up the difficulty? After this playthrough, I will never play this game again. So no. I'm also already on the hardest possible difficulty, so I can't bump it up. Oh, drop. 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 You will never play this game again? No. Because this playthrough is going to be as thorough as I want to be. And once I know what's going to happen... Yeah, no, it's not a game I'll return to. The majority of the fun in this game for me is the novelty of not knowing where it's all going. Once I know where it's going. Especially since I'm doing it as a playthrough like this. Where I'm like already analyzing it. Like I don't know what else I could possibly get out of the game. Oh shit. Alright. Neat. Alright. What have we here? Ooh. Oh, baby. All right. What the hell did we just stumble across? People loved to leave their watches in chests back in the day. My goodness.
An active console. There's something jammed in it.
Oh, baby.
An access key.
It's raining hell over here, Sergeant! No shit, Corporal. The egghead over at Voltox needs our security key to get the mobile cover prototype out of here. Get to the console and get it out of here! We have a second enemy contact incoming! Another Horus! Someone call in that goddamn airstrike!
Sounds like I need 3 of these keys to get to the mobile cover system. There's coordinates for another console on file. I should check it out.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be, this is gonna be a fun quest line. I can smell it. God damn it. Down. Down. Damn it. Down. Over. Up. Okay. Neat. Alright, so that's good. That one we can't get into yet. Alright, and that's security council. So interesting.
A rush of air.
Some more green stuff. This is an awesome playthrough, by the way. Thank you. Oh, shit.
Huh. This note mentions a Banuk. The Had visions after drinking machine oil. Sounds familiar.
Book, an oil-stained journal filled with messy scrawled glyphs. So there we were, picking our way along the trail when we saw him, a Banuk shaman, in the Forbidden West. A sight as strange as Karja swinging a hammer. But that wasn't where the strangeness ended, oh no. The Banuk was kneeling beside a bristleback carpus, slurping its oil as a man dying of thirst laps up a puddle. And here I thought the Tenakt were the crazy blood drinkers. And that's when he noticed us. A smile on his stained lips, oil streaks running down his chin. Kept muttering some nonsense about machine dreams and visions. And then he shouted he had to keep running to the place of flame and brine, whatever that is. And then he scattered, quick as a startled rabbit. So tonight we downed 6 rounds of Spitfire Ale when Volgert brought out the heavy flask, machine oil slicked down its side. Now I'm as sensible as any other of my kinsmen, but I wasn't about to back down from a dare and let that soft-welded bolt brain think he's made of tougher stuff. Ugh. Gut won't stop aching. Better sleep it off. Everybody else passed out already. Who knows? Maybe they're dreaming of Ravagers dancing in a meadow. Ugh. Gotta remember to punch Volgert in the morning, right where it counts.
Guess it didn't work out for these Oseram.
Damn. That sucks, dude. Just drink in some oil. Hey, if you don't know any better, you might do something like that.
Acid's no good. Figure something else out.
What's interesting about this is it doesn't exactly say, okay, missing tool needed. That's what I want. This one doesn't say that there's a missing tool needed, though. I'm also very curious about what's over here. Shall we? Be cool if I could get like a Leopleurodon that can swim. There's a Banuk shaman in Horizon Zero Dawn you didn't run into for a side quest that drank machine blood. Oh, so it's a callback? Okay. Just swimming across Lake Mead. I want this to be Lake Mead so bad. There's a Stormbird chilling around here, according to the map.
Ugh. Refreshing. I guess.
You're leaving the play area. Oh. hope there's something cool over here. Climb! This is a beautifully crafted world, so it deserves to be explored. Background music's got like Jungle Book vibes, which I like. Oh boy. Well, that's a lot of green shine.
I bet this green shine will fetch a price.
Oh, squeeze through the crack. All right. Let's get our breath. This didn't go well for us last time. All right. Interesting. So this must not be where the question mark is. I'm determined to figure out what it is. Ah, here we go. Good shit. Really? Okay. Well, whatever. That's fine. Let's go south and let's go see what this is. Oh, it's another one of these flowers. Hey, it's fine. It's the friends we made along the way. Alright. It actually seems like perhaps we should just go that way. It seems like I've kind of done whatever it is that I can do. So, let's work our way up. The cave was cool. I mean, it was cool, and swimming across the lake was pretty badass. It's just that, you know, the looter shooter guy in me just expects that there's going to be more there with stuff like that. Oh boy. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on there? All right, we're just gonna charge our way through it. Let's go. Yeah. Keep going. Yeah. Ooh, okay. I can wait until daytime. Come on. Come on. Oh, it does the... Oh, yeah. Love that. Love when games do that. Okay. Oh, it makes me so happy that they added that to this game. That makes me so happy. Alright. Onward. I don't like playing games like this at night. So, if I can avoid... Oh, wow. This area is really just not in good shape, is it? Oh, boy.
The blight is worse here. If I don't get Gaia up and running, it'll be like this everywhere.
Oh my god. Well, this is going to be a very fascinating place to visit and talk to people in part 11. My friends, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this long-ass playthrough. It's hard to believe we're already going to be going into part 11, and I really have only scratched the surface of what this game has to offer. It's awesome. Please leave a thumbs up on the way out. Leave a comment if you feel so inclined. Follow the links down in the description. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting what I do. Tell your friends about it. Spread the love. Y'all are fantastic, and if you're binging, I'll catch you right over in part 11. If you're waiting for the next one to come out, get it out as fast as I can. Appreciate you immensely. See you on the next one.